Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, it's Thursday morning, and ain't God good? And won't He do it? Oh, yes, He will. Oh, yes, He will. I know our listeners probably saying, Lee Craft, Lee Craft, Lee Craft. You say the same thing every morning. I'm going to say Enoch, Ewok, Enoch. That means y'all sure know what to say. Look, it's Thursday morning, right? What was on my mind this morning was to go over some of my characters, right? So people have been asking me, Lee Craft, when you gonna bring Ain't Got No Money Man back? Mr. Lee, you do your nephew every Saturday morning, and all those characters, Mr. Lee. So we love those characters. I said, look. But before we get started, if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com or go to Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, all those beautiful apps. Look for the animated black man with a white beard, smiling and profiling and finally realize, y'all trying to size me up. Yeah, everybody love the thing. Candy Man, the Candy Man, the Candy Man can, the Candy Man, the Candy Man, the Candy Man can. Yeah, and the reason why people tell me they love the Candyman because Candyman, like I said, about being a stripper, coming from that world and everything, and putting a spin on certain things and having fun with it. Isn't that what life is all about? Having fun? But some people say they love Mr. Lee, this righteous, elderly black man that has all those hidden powers and trying to get the youth to become better people. And sometimes they challenge him. You can take a bad person out of a bad neighborhood, but can it still make them good? Hmm? Sometimes you got to put good inside them, right? Everybody, how can I say this? When you come across Mr. Lee, right, and you're being disrespectful, right, and his powers activate because of what being around people that are negative, right? Try to get the right side. They want to confrontate. They want to be argumentative. Mr. Lee don't go with it. Hey, that's why they call him Mr. Lee. Look, and my niece said she loved Ain't Got No Money Man. Ain't Got No Money Man. You should be wealthy. The reason why I don't have no money because why he gave it all away to help his people. When I say people, I mean people that don't look like him. People. He's a people person. And he compared himself. He say, I ain't got no money, man. He said, it's the best thing coming. People love Ain't Got No Money, man. How can you have no money and still get a lot of things done? Huh? For you mathematicians, let it marinate for me. Like I said, good people, those are some of the things that are coming back probably starting tomorrow. The people have been asking for those certain things. But like I said, hey, I want to thank y'all for supporting me for all this time. I know it takes a long time to get to where you want to be, but you have to keep grinding, keep going for what you know, and let God do the rest. Because when it's your time, can't nothing hold you back. And I guarantee you that. Be mindful. No matter what you're going through, I can guarantee you one thing: it's going to be okay as long as you make God a part of your life. That's the what if guarantee. Look, we all have our super alter ego, and we're afraid to use that. Why? Because of people. When you're a hero, you are just that, a hero. And heroes confront a lot of ignorance, a lot of negativity. They have to be strong minded. They have to be mentally, physically, and spiritually strong. If you lacking one of those, that's okay. It takes time to build certain things up. It's okay. You don't have to all have all three to still be successful. You know what I'm saying? You just have to have the courage. And I promise you, it takes a lot of courage to do what we're doing. People say, I can do what he did. It looks good from the shade tree until you get on stage. Then you get stage fright. Huh? Lee Craft, you should have been a what I am. What I am. Somebody who don't close his hand tight because he wants something to get in, he wants something to get out. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it's supposed to be in this world. Nobody should be starving in this world. Nobody should be hungering for knowledge. All this should be free. It should be free. Because when you start putting prices on a lot of things that people can't afford, you're missing out on somebody's brilliance. I'm just saying, that's the way it is. See, the thing people, I want you to know, I'm going to close this right here. People fail to realize one thing. We all have that gift to help people. You know, when some actually make it and making millions and billions of dollars, they forget. They forget. You got to be on my level. Excuse me. If that was the case, would none of us be saved? Because nobody's on Jesus Christ's level. They were never on this level. But he met them where they were. But we don't want to be like Jesus. We want to talk like we like Jesus, but we don't be like Jesus. That's why my podcast is different. My niece said, Uncle Andrew, do not change your podcast. Your podcast is different, Uncle Andrew. Your podcast talk about real situations. Man, that's coming from a young person. I might not always tell the story, right? But the main thing is that you get what I'm saying. Once you know me, you say, you know what? I know what he's thinking. I got an idea what he's thinking. Then you give me the benefit of the doubt. Don't change. So, like I've always said, you don't have to be a star to be on my show. Just come as you are. That's what Jesus said, right? Come as you are. But some people, when you come as you are, they want to turn you away. But that ain't Jesus. So, like I said, good people, with that being said, Lee Craft, this is my podcast. But if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com. One band, one sound. Together, we got an opportunity to turn this whole world around. But in order to have a real conversation, you got to have real people. If you want to have a real conversation, that's all I'm saying. And by the way, be mindful. We don't edit on this podcast. The podcast is like real life. You got to live with it and deal with it. Have a blessed day. And please find time to make time to tell God, thank you.